Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. In this video I deleted all the oil resources because I wanted to understand what would happen if the oil didn't exist in World War II. Maybe that's a better situation for Germany because Germany failed in World War II because of oil. They had lots of problems with oil, so maybe that's a better position for they can conquer the world easier. But without oil, the navy and the air force and the modern German tanks are useless. We have to pay attention that without the oil we cannot have a ocean or navy operations. But I start the game and I want to understand what will happen. From now I speed up the game. I change the production. We don't need tanks, we don't need trucks, we don't need navy, battleships, submarines, and air force fighter because we don't have oil. So we cannot use them. So I delete all of them. We have to fight like anxious era, maybe 19th century. We have just some soldiers with guns, so finish. And now I see that there's a civil war in Spain, so I support the fascists in Spain because maybe I can invite them to my faction, and I need lots of friends. I want to conquer the world as easy as it possible. I see that in Slovakia, better to say Czechoslovakia, there's civil war too. So these civil wars give us a great chance to find friends, to invite the other countries to our faction and support them and conquer the more countries, so we get more factories, we can expand our industry faster, we can improve our production. Now I invite Slovakia to my faction and I want to conquer the Czech because Czech has a good industry and lots of factories. So because of my equipment and my army situation, I train more units. I sent my commander to the Czech borders. I will help the Slovakia in this war. So let's set some commands, some attack commands for my commanders to Czechoslovakia, to Czech, excuse me. I think that shall not be hard, but now I see that I need my manpower and my equipment, and because there's lack of equipment, so I cancel all the training programs. I want to see a fast advancing in Czech territory. I see some spies in my country, so I don't care about that. I don't want to use a spy system in this video. I got the Prague, Czech's capital. I said that shouldn't be really hard. We are really stronger that day, and we are lucky because England, Britain and France didn't guarantee Czech, so no one protect this country. And I said I don't want to use the spy system in this video because I want to conquer the world as fast as I can, and a spy system needs time, takes time. Because of that, I don't think that's be useful for me, and I see the civil war in Soviet Union. I'm happy about that, but I have nothing with that. I'm really busy now. I want to have an aggressive behavior in Europa. So I want to conquer my neighbors. Because of that, Russia is not important for me now. Czech is losing its territory. Let's see what happened. I see some civil war in Austria, communist Austria, but I want to conquer Austria too because I said I need lots of factories because I want to attack Russia and France. And now the war is finished, the war is over. I want to conquer all the Czech states. Slovakia doesn't have enough escort to take them. I get them because I think I get 7 military factory and 13 civil factory. I think, I'm not sure. Now I want to build some factories, and then I want to do Anschluss. I want to expand my borders from the south, and then I want to justify war goal to Poland. Okay, let's to justify war goal against Poland that take 120 days. I set all the commanders here, but now I have a big army, so I can do focus Anschluss. Let's see, can we do it? Let me find it. I want to choose Anschluss. Yes, I can do it. We wait to finish it. Let's skip this video. I set the commander here. I set the army, I don't know, 8 here. So just a minute, I skip the video, and here Anschluss is finished. We can have Austria. But that's not over yet. We have to fight with the communist Austria because Austria was in the civil war. So I said some commenters here that might not be really hard. We can handle it really fast. In Poland, we have again civil war. Communist Poland has civil war with Poland. So I set the commanders to the Poland. I don't care about that. Maybe I can invite the communist Poland to my faction. And I see that communist Austria had guaranteed by who? By Britain. So we are war in Britain. I set a commander to defend my sea borders to north. I see that Turkey is clashing with Britain and France, so we have a really good opportunity to invite the Turkey to our faction, and we did it. They accepted, and now we have a really strategic friend in Anatolia. We can't access Middle East and Africa, but Middle East and Africa are not important for us in this game because they have nothing. They have there is no oil in the Middle East, so we don't care about that. I declare war on Poland, and with aggressive position, aggressive situation, I order my army to attack and conquer Poland. I think that now we can say that we are in the world war because we are in conflict with Britain and France, Poland, I don't know, communist Austria. And now I see that Hungary declared war on me because of I don't know exactly, because of Austria or because of France. I think because of France. Because of France they declare war on me, but no problem. I set a commander there, I set an order, and I will conquer them. Really easy because I have lots of factories, I have lots of manpower, and I have lots of thousands of steel resources. So that is not really hard. And now I have a friend that I think that's communist Poland. They can help me to conquer the Poland easier. And now I just wait. I set my I set my comments, and now I want to wait and conquer some cities. Manual. Just we have to wait, and what shall I do about the technologies? Nothing. But I think after Poland, we are the most powerful country in the Europe because we conquered Austria, we conquered Czech, we conquered Poland, and I have a plan to declare war on Yugoslavia because when we conquered Yugoslavia, we connect to Turkey, and with Turkey we connect to Middle East and Africa, and then we access to British Raj, and then we access to East of Asia, and then we can attack Russia with two fronts, the South Front and East Front. So that might be a really good opportunity for us. A strategic country. We conquered Poland. Now let's see what we have, and we are conquering the Hungary. So now I want to justify war goal that takes just 10 days. I set all my army here. That's just 10 days. After 1 week, we are able to attack them. I want to set some soldier in France border because they are attacking us, and we need more soldiers because France is a really big threat for us. Maybe that's the most dangerous country for us in this game because USA and England, excuse me, I said England, USA and Britain don't have enough oil to attack us. so they can't have a heavy navy operation. So I'm not worried about they, but about Russia and France, yeah, I worry about them. But I think that that is essential that we find a friend in North America and South America, because we don't have enough battleships to have a navy operation. So we have to find friends that to move our army easier in the place. And I see the Croatia. I invited Croatia too to my faction, and they accepted definitely. I'm conquering the Yugoslavia. That is not really hard. I see that England has a navy operation in my land, and they conquer some of a state, but no problem. I will release some soldiers, and I will defend. I set some commander for my north front to defend my state. And I said that there's not important. That is not really dangerous for us. I said some soldier there, and they will take what we lose, take back what we lose in the war. And I said that Romania joined the Yugoslavia. Okay, no problem. We will conquer Romania too. And after Romania and Yugoslavia, we conquered all the Europe except Bulgaria. So after they, I will conquer the Bulgaria, and we are the most powerful country in the Europe, and not only in Europe but also in world. We are in the world, but we should not forget the railroad because of support. We if we don't have enough support for our soldiers, we will lose thousands of men, and we will lose our equipment. So that's necessary to expand our railway, our railroad. And let's see what we have, what the focus is. I conquered the Yugoslavia, and now I set a commander to conquer the Greece to help the Turkey. I dedicate a commander to the Turks, for Turks, to help Turkey. That's doesn't matter what will happen. I will just set him to help the Turks. And let's organize my commanders. I send some of them for Romania. I want to finish the Romanian front. That's not really hard, but a little. That takes times. It takes times in Turkey. Let's see what happens. They need our help. They need our help because the enemy is near of their capitals. And I said I don't want to lose them. And they are really important for me. In the Romanian front, everything is good. And let's see what happens. There's a civil war for Britain. I think Union of Britain. I think the civil war is about they. So I have a really good chance to defeat all my enemies here, and after them maybe I can't invite the union of I don't know, union of what, union of Britain to my faction. But after conquering the Romania, I will think about that. Now I just want to conquer the Romania. So what we have, I invited Mexico to my faction. They accepted, and because I said that's a really essential that we have a friend in North America because of USA. We have to conquer USA, and we have to use our land units. So I select the commander for my for these new soldiers, and I set them in Mexico. I send them to Mexico. So let's see. Yes, I send them to Mexico. They have to support their friend Mexico. And now what we have, I want to cut out the line. Well, so just give me 1 minute to finish this war. And then what we have here, nothing. That's our problem is just the Romania. I'm trying to advancing in their territory and conquer the capital to finish the war. And they cannot stand against us. I expand my rail, excuse me. I expand my rail. What we have. Okay, Romania has been conquered. And now we connect to Turkey. I want to have a plan. I want to what? I send them to West Front for France, but no, I send them here. That's just take 10 days. I want to conquer the Bulgaria to finish all the European countries, well, in East and Balkan. So let's see what happened here. And if you see my video and did you like it, please subscribe my channel and hit the like button under the video, and say in comments that did you enjoy it or not. If you enjoy it, I will prepare the next part for you, but if you don't comment and you don't want the next part, so absolutely I will not prepare the next video. But thank you for your watching. We are end of this video. So we conquered the Bulgaria and then take our lands from Great Britain. Let's conquer the Sofia and finish the Bulgarian front. Just finish it. Finish. That's not really important. Now Bulgaria has been conquered. So here let's choose some technologies, and in Turkey we got the Greece borders territory. And what is happening in Poland, we are taking our ports back, and I want to set a commander to defense my North Sea borders. And I send my commander to Mexico, and I think that's enough for this video. Please comment and say your opinion. Thank you. Goodbye.